Hey folks, it's Frithguy here, how you doing? Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. Now then, what do we got going on here? We have Patrio, who is recovering some breath. And we've got Oxygen Overlay. The oxygen is not looking too good down here. Now, we've got a few things down here that we can use. But generally speaking, the oxygen is not looking good. So what we need to do is we need to make some oxygen down the bottom. And we also could do with just making sure everything else is working reasonably well. Now this little area up here, this is going quite nicely. That's producing a little bit of carbon dioxide. This is hauling carbon dioxide in, same as over here, and it's pushing it out down here. So first of all, I'm going to want some algae terrariums down here so that we can take care of that oxygen there. Deodorizer nullifies polluted oxygen. We want algae terrarium. I'm actually going to want two of these. I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one over here as well, so that I got two of those working. This is going to kind of be a basement for us at the moment. We will eventually do something more. I want to get down into this area, and I also want to expand out a little bit more. I've got that's oxalite there, isn't it? Excellent. I got two lots of oxalite there, so I want to expand those. Now we've got in here a dirty water supply. This is the dirty water supply. The algae terrarium, insufficient resources for water on that one. I'm actually going to get rid of that algae terrarium right there. I don't want that one there anymore. We're going to sort of work around that. Now, I got this bottle emptier going. This one here, I need to get connected, and I want that one connected up as well. So if I go into power, and I go into wires, and I will go out of there. I will literally just go straight up and across like that. It doesn't matter if we got the wires out like that in here. We don't need to worry about the decor values down here either. Now, I've got two separate circuits going on here. I've got one up there with a manual generator and a coal generator, and I've got the same going on down here, and I'm hoping that is going to be sufficient. I'll bring that one down underneath the tiles, and we'll go up here like this, and we'll go that way and up there, and then we'll join in there like that. So that should be enough there. So we should be able to get all of this running. So then we've got the dirty water system down here. That should all work really well. And finally, I've got that runs it. It's just running into there. So really, I want the toilet to be venting out. So I want to get rid of that one. I want to deconstruct that bit there. And I want to vent the toilet. It's not ventilation, it's actually in plumbing. And I want to have a liquid vent to go onto here. Like that. So that will liquid vent into there, and it will cover that bit up. Then the same with the shower. I actually want the shower to come over and join into this one, and that will liquid vent out of there. So if I just go back into the plumbing overlay a minute, and you may notice that I seem a little bit more confident with how I'm doing things here. There's a reason for that. I went and played this game a little bit in my own time, and sort of learned a few little tricks and stuff. And among the things I did was really expand out as far as I could in a couple directions and find out a few different things about the game and what they do, what happens with it. And I've learned a lot. I feel that I have learned a great deal. So one of the things that I want to get done is we got a dirty water tank here, but I do want to move this. Our fresh water tank needs to be changed around. We need to do this a little bit differently. Now, the microbe musher there, we've got insufficient resources. What am I making for that one? It says lysoloph. Oh, water. Yes, we have a problem. We have a lack of water. I need to make a water pump. I'm going to put up here temporarily so that we've got plenty of water. Is that under food? No, it's not. It's under plumbing. I want a pitcher pump, and I'm going to drop a pitcher pump into here so that I can get some water coming in. So we've got a little bit of water coming in. We'll be able to use it. We're not going to have any problems. And that's going to at least supply the things with water that we need with water, such as food supply. There's our food supply up there. Research is not yet complete. I'm going to make sure that I separate these two. I don't want the dirty water and the fresh water being too close together. So I'm going to put a little bit of separation between those two. These are all filling up very rapidly over here, so I'm going to build some more of those storage ones, and the storage is actually going to go down here. We'll work on that. I need liquid intake and output on this one here, the carbon skimmer. That will remove some of the carbon. Algae terrarium needs water. I'm going to just get rid of that one so that we don't have it stealing resources. Everybody will come running. With that one there, they will all come running down and they will kill him. So we can get rid of that one. Now, I got soggy water here. Why have I got soggy water? Soggy feet, rather. Soggy feet. Something's producing a load of water, putting it all over the floor. Why am I getting water going on the floor? I shouldn't be. Oh, it was out of here, wasn't it? It was out of that liquid pipe that I just removed. So what I actually need to do is I need a liquid bridge, and I need to put... No, I don't. I don't need a liquid bridge at all. I'm completely talking nonsense. I need a liquid pipe, and I want to put liquid pipe across into there, like that. That's how that... So, green is out. Green is always out and white is in. So we got fresh water in, green out there. So we got white in and that one out. So we've got a toilet here. This lavatory is not assigned to anybody, so everybody should be using it. And as soon as we've changed everything right, so now the shower is going to work as well. It's in use, but it's putting it into this area here. Now I do have soggy feet. Everybody's got problems with soggy feet at the moment. We're going to deal with that. We're not going to do it just yet, though. I want to go back into the plumbing, and I want to get this here. So I need fresh water to come into this one, and I need dirty water to come out of this one. So green is where it comes out. So I need to take that one there, and I need to get it going into that pipe up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight up there. We're going to run along this way. We're going to go up there, keeping it inside this area here. And I don't know why I'm doing that, actually. I'm going to do it back straight here. I'm going to go straight up there and join into that one. So we've got the pipe coming through there. And then I want clean water. Now, clean water needs to be connected onto this one. I want to put clean water there, because I want to get the water from the top to come down. I'm not going to worry about that just yet. We've got the supply of water up the top, so I don't need to sort of concern myself with it at the moment. I am going to bring the water off of there. This is going to run down here like this, and it's going to go into there. Right, so they will join all of those together. That means that the carbon skimmer is going to start working. I also need to get the mop going, and I need to clean up all of this area here. We've got a lot of mopping that we need to do. Down a bit, there we go. Right, so they will clean all of that up, and it can then be put into the bottle emptier and put into our thingy over here. I need some more storage. We don't have a lot of storage, so I'm going to put the storage down here, down the bottom. We've got mechanized, we got various airlocks. I'm not going to worry about building airlocks or anything at the moment. I am, however, going to build a few of these. There we go. A few extra of those just to keep stuff moving, and I could probably put a couple more over here. I'm not going to worry about them for a minute. Generally speaking, we're looking okay at the moment. We do have to be careful that we don't overfill this puddle here, but I think that's going to be alright. They're still delivering a load of stuff down there. So really, what I want to do is I want to get the tiles. Now, I want to make sure that these two stay separate. I want this one to be a bit bigger. That one there is actually, I'm going to deconstruct that one completely. That one can come out, and I'm going to deconstruct that pipe there. And I'm also going to deconstruct that pipe. And I'm just going to deconstruct those pipes there. So we'll remove that lot a minute so that we've got a bit of extra space. It does mean that the water in here is probably it's going to get wasted temporarily. However, we've got plenty of water up here, so we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Once I've removed all of this, I'll deconstruct that one. And I'm going to deconstruct the power wires there. Take those out of the way. Right, then I'm going to go for mopping, and I'm actually going to mop up this water that is in the bottom of this one, so we can just get rid of that. They'll clean that up, and they will move it. All of the water that was spilt is now in these barrels. They'll eventually pick it up, and they will stick it into the bottle emptier there. We'll speed things up a little bit, I think, and they can finish doing their mopping. And then I'm going to make sure that they remove everything from here. I want this to be a bigger area. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go with my tiles here. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go to deconstruct, which is X. And I'm going to go... No, I'm not going to go all. I'm going to deconstruct back wall buildings. Well, I want to deconstruct that one. Like that. I hope I haven't deconstructed everything there. The ladder is on deconstruct. The liquid pipe, I've just deconstructed the liquid pipe as well, which was actually a mistake. I didn't want to deconstruct that pipe, so I need to go back to plumbing and into here. So we've got a pipe across there. I got a feeling I may have also deconstructed some wiring, so let's just go into power. Go to the wire. No, I didn't. Right, that's actually okay. I will, though, go to deconstruct, and I will go power wires only. And I'm going to deconstruct the 2 power wires that are in there. So they will take that. Next, I'm going to mop again, and I'm going to mop this bit here. I want them to take that up. Except they can't get in there at the moment. That's my main issue now, is that they can't actually reach it. So I need to build a new ladder, which I'll do in just a moment. I'm going to go base, and I'm going to go tile. We're going to tile that, and I'm going to tile that as well. I'm going to do a double strong wall in there. This is going to come across the bottom here, like this. And it's going to be about that big, I think. And then, you know what, I'm going to go a little bit bigger. Why not? Just because I can, I'm going to go a little bit bigger. I'm going to take it all the way over to there. Then I'm going to leave a gap. And I'm going to bring that over there like that. And I'm going to put a ladder in here. Down that far. I'm going to put a ladder all the way down that side, right down to the very bottom. I will eventually put a pipe in the bottom as well, so I just need to dig this bit out. That's all going to come out all the way over to there, so that I've got a little bit of algae and stuff coming into the base. Here's all of our water. That thing there, the hatch, I don't actually need to worry about him at the moment, I don't think. I've got another duplicate is available, but I'm not going to go and get him just yet. We'll worry about him a little bit later. Meal wood is doing fine. We've got loads of meal lice kicking around on the ground. And these are producing food. We've got 50,000 calories of food. So we don't need to worry about calories of food. Research is complete. I'm going to go and start some new... excuse me. Start a bit more research. I'm not really sure what I should be doing with research. Got temperature modulation. We will be glad of the temperature modulation and stuff later. Refined objects. We got health. Let's go for healthcare. Now, duplicant traffic control. This is brilliant. You've got these gates, or you've got various different things. There's a new thing that they've added in where you can teleport the duplicants, or they go into these pods, and they go really, really fast from one side of the base to the other. It's absolutely brilliant. So there's that bit that we'll be able to look at later on. They're going to come through and they're going to dig all of that out. As soon as they've made these stairs, they'll be able to come in and they'll mop up that little bit of water. I'm going to clear everything out from inside here. That's all going to go. And I'm thinking that I will... well, actually, I'll do that a bit later on. I'll put another pitcher pump in down here. So they're getting some soggy feet going on. They'll pick everything up in there. And I've got the pump up here that's working. We've got dirty water coming in here. Now, I know that it's not ideal having them next to each other like this, but I think we're doing all right now. So I'm going to sort of add in some more stuff. So we'll go down to our base, and we're just going to go for standard tiles. Put that down like that. So we've got a double thickness of wall in between the two, which I think is just going to help us avoid any nasty accidents. And then we're going to go and dig, and we're going to dig out everything inside here, like that. Kaboom! And we've got oxalite down here. We've got 2 lots of oxalite that are busy producing a bit of oxygen for us, which is excellent. I don't know what happens to oxalite if they dig it out. No idea. Now, what I did when I explored, I just dug in a straight line, and it didn't seem to kill any of them. I didn't have any, like, major problems when I dug my way through. I guess there could have been some major problems later on, but it didn't really seem to cause me any problems. This one's not pumping. Why isn't this one pumping? Oh, I reckon that this one's not pumping because I haven't actually recircled the clean water to come back through. It only goes into this electrolyzer. If I go plumbing and the liquid pipe, yeah, that's literally the only place it can go is in there. So what I want is I want the clean water to drop down in here. I want the clean water from there to drop down in, and I want the supply of water to come out this way and go into there. This clean water here, I want to join up with this pipe over here and fill up the pool. And then the pool will pump out and it will go back in again. That's my theory. Now, I understand what I mean. I don't know if anybody else does, though. And that is there. That's running through. This one's working perfectly as intended. Right. So in order to get this to work, I need to put pipes in there. And then I need to deconstruct liquid pipes only. Those. They need to be deconstructed. So they will deconstruct those. They're going to put a bit of water on the ground. That's fine. We don't mind about that. We will get the mop and we will mop that bit up. They can deal with that in a minute. And then once they've dealt with that, we've got Ivelios down here. He's got light wounds. I've got a med bed. Medical building outside med bay. Right, that should be fine. So if he's got the wounds, he should be... Oh, he's stuck. That's why. He's stuck over there, so he's just got to wait for the others to come back through. You know, I could put another bit of... actually, I'll do that. I'll put some more ladder on here. Right down to the bottom. Just so that they can sort of cycle round. Everybody should be able to get everywhere then. That's what we want. Those are not assigned, so I need to go into here. Storage, he's got everything in there. So if I go into copy settings, and then I can just go bang, donk, donk, donk. And there, all the way through. There we go. That's that bit taken care of. Now, the dirty water is filling up here, but it's because I don't have the clean water coming out. That's what we need to worry about. We need to get the clean water coming out. Now, this gas vent here, this one is filtering carbon dioxide and it's shoving it out down here. So I don't really have much in the way of carbon dioxide here. Gas vent, overpressure. Right, that's fine. Yeah, so we're sort of reaching maximum pressure here, but everybody's escaped from the pit. We don't need to worry about that. That's all dug out. We've got a little bit of oxalite left over there that's producing. We're then going to be able to put our new pump in here. So I want to try and get the water, clean water coming out of this one. This is what we want to do next. So if I go plumbing and I go liquid pipes off of here, I need to get clean water to come out of here. And I want this to be separate. I want a water pipe to come down here. And I want to put a vent right there. That's where that one's got to go. So if I go to plumbing and I go down and I put a liquid vent on there like that. Now, I can't actually build that one. That one is unreachable at the moment unless I get a ladder. Actually, I can just get a tile and I can do that. So they can reach it. Right, they're busy building on that one. So then I can come back over to here. I can take my liquid pipe and... Well, that liquid pipe is going to come out separate, but we still need the water to be running into here. So first, before we do that, we want to get a liquid pump set down in here. That's where that one's got to go. I need to get a power cable running into that one. So we'll go down here. And how's the best way to do this? Well, we may as well just go straight up through there and join into there like that. Doesn't matter if it's not dead on straight or, you know, tidy. It doesn't matter. It's all going to be underwater anyway, so it makes no difference. Now, this one here can then go straight up there and across into there. Like that. And they can reach all of those pipes as well. Once they reach all the pipes, I can then remove this. I also need to very, very quickly disinfect, mop, sweep. Sweep everything out of there very quickly. So the water's running down here and running into this pool. We'll let them sweep through everything, and we'll let them build as well. Do I want to sweep anywhere else? I don't need to sweep anything else. I'm going to get rid of those tiles in a minute. And they're using the toilet. I'm going to get another toilet going on here. But I want to go back to my plumbing. So once they've connected this up, I can then deconnect that bit over that side. I've still got to get this one to run all the way across and into here. Now, that's going to be the little tricky bit. I should be able to do this. It may be a little bit tricky because I don't have a way to get down in here. I think I'm going to need to build a ladder. Although, actually, I could just build a couple of ladders, couldn't I? Because I think the ladder goes... If I go like that, I can build a ladder here and here. I think that'll work. It's not going to, yeah, it's not going to go anywhere, and because it's a ladder, it doesn't, it doesn't hold the moisture or anything like that. So that one will work. I can put a ladder across there, which means that I've got a way to be able to get everything across here. I want to get some plumbing bridges now. They're slowly picking that stuff up. This we're still waiting. So I actually need copper. I've run out of copper. So if I just get my dig going, I can put that across to that one. And I will dig that copper there. And I will dig some of this copper down here as well. Like that. There's plenty of copper for them there. I'm also going to go down here. And I'm going to stick a ladder piece in there. They're slowly picking this stuff up down here, which they should be moving. They'll be able to bring it down into this area. Let's just see what our oxygen overlay is doing. That's a lot better. Right, we're now sort of filtering out. We've got a lot of hydrogen up here. We're going to have to do something about that, I think. Although hydrogen is light, so hydrogen will eventually make its way up to the top of the base. So I could just kind of build like a filter area for the hydrogen. That would work fairly well. But we've got a lot of oxygen there. We've got oxygen here. This is all breathable. Just get rid of the overlay. There we go. And we've got coal. I've got loads of copper being built. So I'm waiting. This construction task is assigned. But there's nobody here. Where are they? I need them all to come over. We've got the toilets are working hard. And we've got the lavatory there is working. Everybody's going off to sleep now. Once that bit is finished... I've nearly finished. I've just got these pipes here. Awaiting material, sandstone, unreachable build. Ah. That would explain it. So let's just put 3 ladders in there, and then they'll be able to reach everything. They should be able to reach all of the top stuff as well. I have got masses of stuff in storage in here. So we got sand, we got everything. So I think they just go into it. They do use the stuff in storage, as far as I know. There's no reason to think that they wouldn't. And I'm also thinking that it would be a very good idea if I was to get some more duplicants. I think we can get some new ones. Now, who are we going to go for? This guy here expects a decor of -25, which is probably the best. He's Iron Gut. He is squeamish. His stress response is an ugly crier. He's got lots of stuff going on for him. And let's see if we can actually name them. This guy is going to be called Black Wolf, named after one of my Patreons. So thank you very much. There we go. I did say I'd start naming them after some of the Patreons. And there we go. So we got Black Wolf there, and he's going to come out and start doing some stuff, getting involved, joining in with the community, and generally just being an all-round cool guy. So we've got plenty of storage down here. I've got plenty of storage going on. I think we're going to speed this up a little bit faster, just to try and get a move on with this. I don't think that we need to worry about losing anything. Immune systems are looking pretty... Velios and May, immune systems seem to be slightly compromised. However, generally speaking, everybody's looking pretty good. So we've got... This is used in both directions. I actually want to set it to... No, set only to the left, set only to the right. I want them to only use it when they're going to the right of that sink. That, I think, will work better. And the water is coming in here now fairly quickly. However, pretty soon, this one should be able to be joined up. I've got... These are construction tasks are assigned here. If you could just hurry up and come in... Ah, there we go. They're all coming in, and we're building everything up. So as soon as they've built up those ladders, then the next person can come in, and they can just build that last little bit there. And then once they've done that, I'm going to remove that ladder, and I'm going to remove that line of tiles there as well. He's delivering. There we go. Black Wolf has come in and he has built. Excellent. So if I go here, I want to go back wall buildings, I think. No, that's not back wall buildings. There we go. Let's remove those. Let's see what it does. It shouldn't remove the pipe. It didn't. Excellent. And they're picking everything up as well now. They're getting very industrious. I can do those down through there. And I'm also going to sweep everything in the bottom as soon as we're done. Why isn't Mixor doing any sweeping? Have I not assigned sweeping tasks? I can sweep there. Right, so that bit is now all done. That's working perfectly. All I need to do is get this water sieve working before this one overloads. We want to go into plumbing. We want to go to the liquid bridge. Now, we've got to remember that white is in and green is out. And I can't actually liquid bridge across there. I can liquid bridge across there. So I can go in that way. I think I can do it this way. I got to get this just right. This is going to be slightly tricky, I think. I think I can do it there. I can put that one under there. And then if I go liquid pipe, I put that one like that. And then over here, what is that symbol there? Liquid bridge, no liquid output. That's fine. So if that's all it is, then we can live with that. Because now I'm going to take this across. I'm going to go plumbing, liquid pipe. And I'm actually going to bring that clean water down here. And it's going to go underneath there. And all the way under there. And up there. And in that side. There. Perfect. So then what I want to do is I want to go to deconstruct. And I want to go to deconstruct water pipes. I need to have it on the plumbing overlay. Thermal light plumbing. There we go. And this one needs to go like that. There we go. Right. That is all undone there. So all we got now is we just got to wait for them to come through and build all of this lot down here. This shouldn't take very long. That one, yeah, they can reach that one. That's excellent. So they can go through and they can reach all of it. We got water coming down through here from this pump. This one's now just going absolutely full tilt. And they're going to bring it in. These guys are getting soggy feet, but it is filling up. What this also means is, yeah, white is in and green is out. So it is going through. So this one's working, which means that we're now cleaning the polluted water. That's going to then run all the way around. That's going to go up and into there. And then the liquid vent is going to output down here. There we go. Excellent. So all of the water is going to start going in there. We've got dirty water in here. I may need to shuffle this around again and build a bigger dirty water tank. But that's not actually going to be very difficult because what I can do is I can just build a wall there and knock that wall down. And then the dirty water tank is just going to be this huge, great big area under here. So that's not going to be an issue. So we've got our water tanks. They are next to each other, but they're separated out. I think this is going to be okay. I think we're going to be reasonably safe with this. Now, next bit is this one's all working and this is all working. We've got these all filled up. We've got lots of stuff filling up. Mealwood, we got more mealwood than we know what to do with. This area is filling up as well. I got the pitcher pump up there, so really I want a pitcher pump in here. But I don't think a pitcher pump is actually going to reach that far. Oh no, hang on. I think I made a mistake. Yes, I did. I definitely made a mistake because I just I did the liquid pipe, so I don't want to do that. I want to go to that one. Food has decayed. I'll put that one back. And then I want to deconstruct. It wants to be buildings. Deconstruct those two. I think it's two. Let's just find out a minute. It's the pitcher pump there. Yes, it is two. That one will go in there, but I don't think that one's actually going to reach. I think the pump only reaches sort of about that far. Once it's complete. We'll find out in a second. As soon as that bit is built, we're going to find out. Yeah, no water. That tank has got to fill up a long way before it'll reach that pump. So, option 2, I suppose, would be to build a second one lower down. So let's deconstruct that one. There. And then I'll build the next one a little bit lower down so they've got a pitcher pump that they can use down here, which would be I would say there. I reckon that's probably going to be the best place to put it. And then we kind of need to find more water. Now, we've got loads of dirty water here. We've also got loads of sandstone. No, we've got loads of slime. Now, slime produces a lot of mucky water. Now, the problem with this is it's dirty water. It's not clean water. So it is going to be a problem for us. If I put that one there, is that going to be too... I'm going to try. I'm going to risk. I'm going to put it there just to see if that's going to be in the right place. Delivering into there. And they can build. There we go. We got the pitcher pump. And no, that is still no good. So it does actually, it's what the actually says on the image. So it's got to be lower down still. Go to plumbing. Go to there. It's got to be there. That's where the pitcher pump is going to need to be. Which means I can actually put a roof over the top of that. I can go, we've got airflow tiles. Blocks liquid without obstructing gas. I'm going to put those in. Just 2 of them right there, just to see what they look like. And did I have water drip down there? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Okay, so we've got this. This is all working now, and I've got the pitcher pump down here, which means that they don't need to go all the way up to that one. Now, we've got a little bit of water left in here, but we don't have a great deal. We need to get this water down, and we need to get it cleaned. I've got this one here, which is cleaning actually fairly rapidly. That is actually doing a pretty good job of cleaning everything thoroughly. Water is being picked up here. That's going really... This one's run out of water anyway. So we're going to take the deconstruct, and we're going to deconstruct that one. And we'll let that one keep going, and then in a minute we'll mop all of this water up. And we're going to change things around a little bit. This pipe that's coming down from the top, which is just going into that vent, is actually going to go over and it's going to join up with this vent over here instead. And we're going to keep the dirty water. The other thing that we're going to do is we are going to extend our dirty water tank. Now, this area in here we're not going to use. I'm going to block that up. That's going to be blocked up completely there. And as soon as that has finished being blocked, we're then going to go over to deconstruct, and it's just going to be the buildings. We're going to deconstruct those 3 walls there. Let them deconstruct that. Nothing else deconstructed. So we've got our dirty water tank here. It's a big sort of underground tank, really, that we've got going on there. And if we go up here, we've got all this water. This is clean water. So I'm going to get a mop assignment going on here. And I'm going to assign mopping to all of that. Someone's going to come up and they're going to mop all of that. I'm also going to get a ladder. And I'm just going to build a ladder up there, so that they can reach that and they can mop that little bit as well. So they'll take all of that, the whole lot, and they will eventually use up all of this water. That'll all be done. And there we go. Right. That's looking good there. They're off to sleep again. Our water tank is filling up quite nicely here. And now down here, there was rewards in here that I found. We've got a security door down here. We want to try and get through into this. Now, slime does actually... You've got... The problem with slime is that you've got slime lung. You've got this germ called slime lung. Now, I didn't have any issue with slime lung. It didn't cause me any problems, but I don't really know what happens when you get the slime lung and what happens with it. We've got... there was a way to, like, convert the slime into decent stuff. We've got the electrolyzer, deodorizer. We don't want that one. Was it in refinement, maybe? Sand from raw minerals. Algae, slime into algae. We want the algae distiller. So it turns the slime into algae, and then the algae is used to produce oxygen. That's great and all. So what do we need on here? Is this a water pipe? I think we need water pipe. I'm kind of thinking we're going to set this one up down here, because I don't really know what we need to do this. Right, must be built... Yeah, it's got to be built on the ground, so we want to put that one in there. Once that one has been constructed, we'll see what happens with it. They're busy cleaning and sterilizing. Now, we've got a lot of hydrogen here. So, in order to move hydrogen, I'm thinking that we go into the base and we go to airflow tiles. And I'm going to start putting a few hydrogen tiles through. So I'm just going to go, we've got the buildings there. I'm going to put 2 tiles there, and I'm going to put a tile over there as well. I'll go back into the base, and I will turn that into an airflow tile, and those 2 as well. So the hydrogen will then come out of this area and it will continue to rise. Now it should all rise up here. And it'll keep rising. So I want to dig a little bit of this out. I don't know what Ivelios is doing up there. Just running around like a lunatic. So if I go back to my oxygen overlay, I've got a lot of carbon dioxide over here, but I've got the carbon skimmers. I've got no filters at all. I got hydrogen here. It should be moving up. I want the hydrogen to move up. But I want hydrogen to move up over here. I don't want oxygen over there. I've got the algae deoxidizer there. So we're running out of... We've got insufficient oxygen generation, and we are running low on oxygen across the base. So let me look at this one. I need wire, liquid output, and I need slime to go in there. I'm going to dig out a bit of algae from somewhere. Where have we got algae? I've got algae here. So let's just dig out this algae here. They can take that. They're going to need that. They want algae at the moment quite badly. And I need to find a way to start purifying some of this air. But I'm not really sure what to do with the hydrogen. I think that I'm doing the right thing by building these airflow tiles. So if I do that again, I'll do a couple of these in here, and I'll do that again over here. And then we'll go back to the base bit and we'll build airflow tiles. Like this. So that will allow the air to flow through. Or it should do, as long as all goes well. I think I've got someone without a bed. I need to assign a couple more beds. Medicine here. Medbed, tasteful memorial, farmer chamber. Greatly accelerates recovery from diseases. I need refined metal to make that. We don't have metal. We need metal. Apothecary. Duplicates will not fabricate unless recipes are queued. Medicine to cure basic diseases. That might actually be really useful fairly soon. But no, I wanted a bed. I need furniture, and I will get mess table. Gives one duplicant a place to eat. That might be a good idea. We've got the massage table, which reduces stress, and I want to build another cot. I'm going to build one of those up there. I'm going to stick another one in there as well, just so we've got a spare one. The water is almost empty on that. So the airflow tiles are moving. We've got hydrogen here. Now, is hydrogen, does it go upwards? I think it does, because we've now got lots of oxygen around here. This does seem to be working. So the hydrogen does actually seem to be moving in an upwards fashion. I've got hydrogen sort of I got lots of hydrogen accumulating over here. Not really sure that we want to have these cots sat in a hydrogen bath. That's probably not a very good idea. We'll see. We'll worry about that later on. Now, I've got, there's a lot of carbon dioxide in there, but I got a skimmer, and it's shoving carbon dioxide down. We've got algae. It's all working. So I want this algae distiller. This is the one that we want to try and get going next. I'm going to go into the wires, and I'm going to take that. Now, wires are starting to get overloaded. I got a lot of stuff working on this lower level. Don't have very much working on the upper level stuff. I'm thinking that if I take that pump and I run it up there, and then if I go deconstruct the power wires, and I deconstruct that line of power wires there, we'll take those out. That's going to help the situation a little bit. It's still requiring a little bit more balance, so I might actually need more generators or something. I'm not really sure how I'm going to work that, but anyway, we'll run that one over there and join that in there. And then I want to go to plumbing, and I want to go to liquid pipe. Now, that is just an output. So what does it output? I don't actually know what this thing outputs. It refines slime into algae. No liquid output, insufficient resources, no power. Convert disease-causing slime into algae for oxygen production. But what is it details? Zero surface germs, element germs, no energy. It doesn't tell me what it does with it. So what happens to the stuff that comes out of there? I'm going to build a ladder now. And this is something that I was doing in my own playthrough that I started doing. It was just to try and find out a little bit more about the game and how it worked. Was I literally just did this. Run straight down like that. I can't go any further at the moment. But they'll start building that through now. And while they're doing that, I'm going to go into plumbing. I'm going to go to liquid pipe. And I'm going to pull out a pipe like that. Just to see what it does. I'm curious to see. So I need slime to go in there. And there's some slime there. We're going to be getting slime in a minute. me just pause that a second. There's my timer going off to say that we are nearly out of time here. So we've got loads of slime up here. We've got no shortage of slime. Got masses of it, but I just want to make sure that we know how to deal with it first. Now, polluted oxygen is slightly toxic. This is very toxic here, but that seems to be the only toxic stuff that I've found. You got chlorine. It's just unbreathable. It doesn't actually. It's not actually toxic. It's not something that we really need to worry about. But if we get down to this area, we should have some pretty cool things. Now, inside the abyssalite, it tends to get very, very hot, I noticed. I go to the temperature overlay, it gets really hot in there. Slime, we sort of got a reasonably cool area here. We're generating a bit of heat in there. It gets very hot in there, and there's some other areas of the other areas of the asteroid that get really cold. Over here, we've got some vacuum over that side. This, again, is going to get really hot. We've got a load of coal and stuff over there as well. So let's come out of there. Problem we get here is we've got this, it becomes unbreathable. We can't breathe in here. So what I did, just to make it a bit easier, is I put a second carbon skimmer. I moved one on down, and I used that as well. That really did help. We got loads of water here at the moment, although they're full of germs. I'm not really sure how you purify the water to get rid of the germs. That much I'm not very certain about. Now, this has become available. I don't think that they can get down. So I think what I need to do is just move the ladder to the side. Put it down like that. So that then they can get down through. I'm actually going to do that. So I got like a double ladder. They'll come running down and they will build in these extra bits. Now research, if we go back to research a minute and we start doing some more. Agriculture, we got fertilizer, synthesizer, hydroponic farms, refrigerator. That might actually be useful. And then we got fossil fuels as well. We got petroleum generator, oil refinery, natural gas. I did see natural gas in the other one that I kind of rushed through just to take a look around. I want to bring this over. So we've got sedimentary rock there. I've got slime. This one now has slime, but what's it doing? Not pumping. Polluted water. Right, okay, so we know that it produces polluted water. So if I take the plumbing again and I go liquid pipe, you know what? I may as well just drop this one. No, if I drop it under there, I might actually be glad of using the clean water there. This is dirty water over here. I'm going to bring that one up, and it's going to go in like that. That's going to join in there. So that's dirty water that's coming out of there. That should make life a little bit easier for us. So then I can go back to the base, and I can go in here, and I can do a ladder all the way down there. And we've got a bit of slime down there. This is polluted oxygen. This is all carbon dioxide. I've also got very toxic polluted oxygen in here. Now, this is not good. I need to clean that, and there is a way to do that. You can go here, deodorizer. Nullifies polluted oxygen. Do I have any I've got polluted oxygen in here as well. So I want to put a deodorizer here somewhere. I don't really know how to work a lot of this stuff. This is all new to me, so I'm just going to put that one there, and I'm just going to see what happens to it. We may have to put it somewhere. That might be kind of in the middle. I don't think it's in the middle of anything. We've got these down here. So then I've got a security door. We'll let them sleep. We'll let them sleep, and we're going to have to wrap it up and call it a day in a minute. I'm not getting another duplicant just yet. We're currently producing enough materials. Yeah, that's the problem with those cots up there. They're full of hydrogen at the moment, and this is not good. So I kind of need... I got oxygen up there, and then I got hydrogen here, so I need to change this around. And I need to dig that out there. And those two. I'm also going to dig out the algae if I can. I don't think they can reach it, though. And I'll dig out that bit up there. And then I'm going to dig one there, and I'm going to put an airflow tile in there. Just so that they can get round it. So if I go there like that, as soon as they're finished, they'll go up. Oh, we got some stuff going on here. Just cover that. Right, they've removed the algae there. They've got the algae, that's good. And then I want to go to the base, and I want to go an airflow tile, and I want to put there. Let's stick another... I'm going to put those airflow tiles in like that, because then they'll be able to get up and they'll be able to dig this stuff off here. That's the idea. If they can throw down a load of stuff here, then they can get up there. They can get that algae which they need. this here is a bad atmosphere. This is all hydrogen in here. So I'm going to do another dig out just there. I'll go deconstruct and take that one out and that one out as well. And then I'm going to go here and I'm going to go for another airflow tile. I'm going to put one there and I'm going to put one there. That one's missing foundation. So we'll let them just put that back in. And then the hydrogen should flow upwards. It's lighter than anything else, so that will flow up there and it'll be out of the way. I'm just going to mop this area here. That pump we're finished with for now. Although we may be glad of that pump when we come to move this polluted water here. We might be moving that. And that's everything moved out. So the hydrogen is still climbing up here. However, what I'm hoping is we've got this oxygen here. That will fill the area underneath. And most of this will just become hydrogen. Now, right down here, what's this one doing? Using filtration medium. What is the filtration medium? Emitting clay. Sand. Oh, they got to put sand in it to clean it. So we've got that. I got food poisoning by eating lice loaf. Right. Well, food poisoning. They just go into there and they do what they got to do. Research complete. We've got high stress. High stress is a problem. I'm aware of this. So I want to come down here. I'll just get rid of that. And then I want to go to this security door here. And I want to submit bioscan. Now, someone is going to come racing down here. And they're going to submit a bioscan. And they're going to be able to get in there. There we go. Gene got in. And we've got a load of oxygen in here. In you come, Gene. Excellent. So we got a neural vacillator. I really have no idea what that does. We've got a load of slime over here. More slime. We've got carbon dioxide. We've got polluted oxygen everywhere in here. More polluted. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to set out these deodorizers. How many I'm supposed to put out or anything. I'm thinking I'm going to put one here. I'm going to stick another one over here. How else I'm supposed to do this, I'm not really sure. I think we've got... I'm going to try sticking one up there, although that's mostly, at the moment, it's hydrogen. So I need to do something about the hydrogen. I need to extract the hydrogen using a sieve type thingy. And then I've got to get rid of it. Now, I'm not really... I've got these gas pipes, but I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to put the hydrogen after I've extracted it. So that's something that I need to research a little bit and find out a bit more about. Now, in here, we've got very breathable oxygen, but it's not all very breathable. We got this one here. A massive synthetic brain suspended in saline solution. There is a chair attached with the device in a room for one person. I've no idea what this thing does, so we're going to inspect. Fascinating that memories not already inherent in our subjects, however, none of these experiment memories must be embedded physically within brain maps of subjects. The only question remains is... Right, that's all we got. I'm going to assign someone onto here. Devon. No, Nisbet. Let's go. Let's put Nisbet in the chair. See what happens when we put Nisbet in the chair. Is this a... vacillation complete. Grimy. Is this... Do I want to leave him on here? Complete neural process. Nisbet's brain is still vibrating, but they've never felt better. Nisbet acquired the deeper diver's lung trait. Duplicant has talent... Was a talented opera singer and snorkeling instructor. Air consumption rate is lowered. Okay. Right, so we can do this, and there are no charges left. Oh, that's a shame. Inspect. So I can't do anything else with it. I'm no longer able to assign anybody to this one. You get a one-off kind of boost to that, and that's it. But that was actually pretty cool. So I've got these deodorizers are working. They're supposed to be nullifying a bit of oxygen. But really, we've run out of time now. Let me just go in here. We're going to go to refined objects. We've got fire pole, temp shift plate, automation control there. Fossil fuels. I want that one. Yeah, we've run out of time for today. So if you enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. We've got some serious issues going on with food poisoning. Why am I getting a load of dirty water down here? How has that happened? Colony requires medbeds. Right, there's something bad going on here. Let me just quickly assign a mop and mop that up. I don't understand why there should be any bad stuff being sort of assigned. There shouldn't be, because that drops into there and it all stays down in here. Now, there should be no liquids pouring out anywhere. Unless it's someone been throwing up or something. No, because that all drops down into there. That's the dirty water that runs in. Got polluted water. I got oxygen being produced here. More food poisoning. How is everybody getting food poisoning? What's going on with you all? Maybe I need to make that refrigerator. We do have a refrigerator available. Right, he is cured of food poisoning. I think I might need to give another couple of med... We'll do this next time. Let's just slow this down to normal speed a minute. So, yeah, we got throwing... Oh, somebody threw up somewhere. That's what it was. I reckon that's what it was. I need more med beds. That's what I need. That's assigned. Shouldn't be assigned, should it? I'm not really sure. Yeah, so until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.